Well, boys, it's another day here. We're pulling up to the logging site, our firewood business, and I think it's time for some changes. So basically, a couple weeks ago, I got my skid steer essentially stolen. They broke in through the window, managed to get it on a trailer and getting out of my yard, and luckily a cop stopped them and they all got arrested, this and that. So a bunch of you guys suggested that I actually put up a fence all through here and maybe put up a shop. So I think that is what we're going to be doing, because frankly, I don't need anything more getting stolen out here, and I might even put a camper or maybe some sort of a little house out here or something, just so I have somewhere to stay if I want to. You know, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. There's just this random log sitting here. I'm gonna go put it over in my pile. And then of course we've got some people wanting firewood, so we got to get working on that too. By the way, if you guys enjoyed today's video, help me out by giving that like button a little tap. It helps out the video a ton, and I appreciate it so much. And while you're down there, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribing helps me make videos just like this. So if you want to see more, may as well hit that button too. So I'm putting the log fork on here because I think there's some logs I got to move before we can start building the fence. I got a guy coming out. Well, I should say a couple guys coming out, build it, and then I think we're gonna be working on the rest of these loads of firewood, hopefully. All right, so I just got the processor all loaded up here, good to go. We're just gonna hop in the tractor here, get our dump trailer underneath there, and hopefully this all loaded up. And then also I may be going to look at some new equipment, so while the fence is getting built, we'll have something to do. I'm also probably gonna have to move some of the equipment, but we'll see how it goes. Just flying through this stuff. Crap, I gotta move the trailer ahead. We're gonna overflow if I don't. Load this thing back up. I think it only takes 4 or 5 logs to get this thing completely full. Well, looks like I spilled a bit. Oh well, trailer's pretty much full here, so we'll get this delivered and then we'll head on back. I think we got a guy coming to pick up a truckload of firewood, so we gotta make this quick. Well, this is the spot. It said just dump it right beside the garage, so this is where we're gonna let it be. Man, this new trailer's working great. So much easier to dump out of than the old one. All right, I better race back here. Guy with the Ford Ranger texted me he's on his way. I might be a little late. Well, we made it just in time. He pulled up just as I pulled up. And that's not the Ford Ranger I was expecting. Yes, it is a Ranger, but sure as heck don't sound like a Ranger. That is a heck of a lope tune. Just grab the bucket here real quick and get him loaded up. He's got stacks in the bed here, so I don't know how this is gonna go. He just said to dump her right in. He says he's good with 2 buckets, so that'll do it. Dropping pieces everywhere. I gotta pile this all back up. All right, so the fence guys just got here. They're gonna work on putting up a fence and all the gates. We are gonna go look at 2 new pieces of equipment that'll hopefully help bring in logs a bit better, because bringing them in with the skidder, it works, but there's a better way. There she is. Oh man, that is a rig. You guys should be showing up here in a little bit, but we're just gonna go take a look at this thing real quick. Look at this piece of work. Oh man. So this is probably one of the biggest log trailers I've ever seen. Like, this thing is flipping massive. Look at the size of this. And they've got it hooked up here to this New Holland loader. This thing's meant for being in the bush. It's got the big wide tires that help it float a little bit better, and it's got a big old log grapple on it, so you'll be able to pretty much grapple any log you want and just stick it right on here. They do want a fair chunk of change for this, and I mean for a firewood business, it's really probably not worth it, but you know what, we're ramping up the production here, so I think we'll take all the help we can get. All right, deal was secured. I'll go pick up my truck a little bit later, but I'm just gonna take this thing to my buddy's shop. He works on heavy equipment like all the time, so I just want him to go over this real quick, and we'll probably bring it back to the site tomorrow if it's all good to go, and hopefully they'll have the fence done by then. And all right, boys, it's the next day. We ended up bringing the loader back last night. It's all good to go. My mechanic buddy checked it out, and the fence is done. Look at that. We're still waiting on bigger gates, because we need those big old gates to be able to take this wider equipment through. But oh man, this is sweet. Another big opening through here. We can just go out back, get our logs, just come back through. We still got to make trails and all that, but for now, I think this will work perfectly, honestly. I do have to move some stuff around yet, which I think I'm just going to actually do probably right now. I got to move this firewood processor, and then I think we might take the loader out and give it a try, see how it goes. The only thing we're waiting on now is to kind of get some sort of a shop or place built here, just so there's like somewhat of a presence here. I don't know. Maybe it'll keep people out. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, that should be hopefully coming real soon. Okay, everything's a little more cleaned up here, so let's go see if we can grab some logs. And we'll just unhook this right here. Timber. I don't know how many we're going to try to load up this first time, but we'll see how it goes. Just grab this like so here. Oh yeah, fix it up, no problem. Yeah, that might be just a tad bit too long. Well, last log, this should do it. That trailer is pretty dang full. Now let's see if we can get this actually out of here. It should be pretty easy. Definitely going to be a lot easier than trying to tow 3 or 4 big trees with a skidder. And these are already cut to a pretty good length, so it should be easy to process too. Okay, now, how does someone unload this the right way. Yeah, this seems about right. Okay, that didn't work. Plan B. There we go. See, I don't have the right log fork for this, so this is the next best thing. You know what? I'm actually pretty okay with that. That worked out decent. All right, well, now that we've got one heck of a stockpile of logs here, we shouldn't need to go out and get any for a little while now. This new shed should be getting built any day now. I've got a couple more orders to fill, but I think we'll get to that later. At any rate, all this new stuff is working pretty dang good, and hopefully I shouldn't have any more people trying to steal my skid steer. That's the hope, at least. Well, it has been a little while, and the compound is looking a heck of a lot different. So we got one shed put up for all the firewood, which I still have to push in there, and then we've got another kind of shed put up for all the different pieces of equipment that we don't use every single day. I just had to go grab fuel because we're almost out in the wood processing machine. Anyways, I'm gonna get all of this firewood pushed in here. I gotta go grab this bucket. I think we're just gonna use the loader though. It might be easier, or we might just use the skid steer. This could work too. At any rate, the day that I was getting this built, a crazy thing kind of happened. I had a guy offer to buy this place from me, equipment and everything. Now, I was already looking into expanding the business into different places, and I know of a pretty good place where I could definitely make a lot of money. I just didn't think I was going to be able to do it because I wouldn't really have the money, and I'd be trying to run this place. But if I have a guy that's willing to buy this, I might just be able to do something. At any rate, we're just going to keep working on here. We might work out a deal, we might not. Who knows? But a part of me kind of hopes we do. I wouldn't mind working in a new place with all new equipment. Well, not all new, because, well, not all of this stuff's new, so I'm not going to obviously get the price out of it, but new to us at least. Yes, actually, it's not working half bad. I just wanted to get all this stuff out of the rain, so I was like, hey, what better thing to do than build a shed? Keeps all the firewood dry, and I can just come in here, scoop up a bucket once I get it more filled up, and load up whatever else I need to. Well, it looks like I about got the last of it here. This should be it. One piece. There's always one piece. Yeah, we could definitely fit a lot more in here. But for now, I think I'm pretty well set. The new buildings are working good. We have new gates on the way, so hopefully no break-ins. I sure would hope, at least. New equipment's working good, so I'd say it's going to be a pretty profitable winter, unless I move. Who knows? Let me know down in the comments. Did I sell it? Go to a whole new place? Start a whole new business? The only thing I'd take with me is this firewood processor because, well, frankly, I definitely need this. All right, so I'm going to try get this last trailer for the day here full. Didn't take too much. Just drop that right on there. It's a lot easier than trying to load it up with the self-loading function. Oh yeah, this is working great. Well, that should about do it. This thing is full. Oh, getting there at least. Oh man, we're spilling. I'm just gonna dump this in the shed here since we have so many more pickups coming. We're gonna need a lot more here, but really, I should just take the firewood processor and just put it right into here. Just aim the conveyor right into here, and then I don't gotta worry about any of that. Well, crap. Kind of blocked in my bucket. Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine. But hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye.